kakhulu futhi nje lebantu. I just like being around people and just like spreading my energies la right kakhulu. So Mike nje ngifana lokhulele khona la iBabathon.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Master Seed, ngicela ukubuta nangombuto.
Yeah.
Ntombi yakho uyayibhalela?
Yeah, kumele vele ngoba yabo but angiyibhaleli ngokuthi ngoba ngifostelelekile ngoba naku ngiyimbongi nje kuya ngale mbatho yabona ngoba
kodwa vele it's women's month actually, so you have to put in the effort.
Since nakuyi women's month nje kanje vele funa sicale nje sibhalabhala njengabo sonkondlo ukuze ukuthi to appreciate vele women because yeah, women play a huge role in our lives.
Phela ungagcini ngibhala ku text. You know how cute it is to write a poem, because I myself used to be a poet. Okay, I still am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a good idea to sing my tips
Ngibe smooth.
You can write it down like, you know, like the olden days, because nyalo sis rely on social media and, you know, texting and whatsoever. Like go old school. You're running a look at my vintage challenge. Don't do it.
pen in a paper.
Pen in a paper. Balance your palaces. You have a chocolate when a flower when a
ngaphambi kokuthi usiphe yesibili Mike ipoem yakho la nitube league yema competition yema poetry into yak final engasikudzala uwine 2 times if I'm not mistaken. So ufike njani la kule stage lesi ngoba asithi kunemntwana lo lalele nyalo la kutholakala icourage khona ukuthi okay so uyakhona kuma stage ubukane ne stage ubukane ne crowd because bukana nyalo usemsakatweni awu banyinti bantu balalele but awukabi nenkinga.
Yeah, so akaveli kwabalula angengicambe manga bekukhona nangisaqala bewakhona lamahloni bekhona nalo kwekusaba nje ngaphandle kwekusaba abantu bekhona nje lokusaba lokuthi uyabona sometimes phela into uyayibhala uthi hayi le nkondlo yami lengiyibhalile le ngiyo but maso kuyiphumisele ebantwini naseyiviwa abantu nasothola le feedback uthola akusasiyo lobo ilinzele. So lengakusho nje ukuthi uchubeke nje ubhale nakungukuthi kunembhali losafufusa lo funa kufika la sesihambe safika khona noma singakayikhashana but ngasho ukuthi chubeka nje ubhale as much as you can u recite for uqale la ukhona khona uqale ngebangani bakho uqale ngemndeni wakho ukuze ukuthi uto builder lokutethemba until then uchubeke kuya ngemalaja crowds.
Okay, so wavile lama tips ngiyeva nyalo so yabala sina Mike Master Seed ku Bizarre FM party #lesiyisebenzisako it's #poetry on repeat sijika itolo masibuye yasichubeka usiphala amanye amapoem la kana
Mbo ngathi singathulisa ngalivaliphinza lithi kimi ibhala mbo ngase ngiyavuma ngithi Nkosi nembala ngidawubhala abantu baphile ingani wena Nkosi lesipho ungiphile ngako ke ngidawubhala ngebuciko bemagama ngilethe kukhanya ngisuse bumnyama ngavuma ngathi Nkosi leti tinkondlo ngidatihaya for one purpose only to lift you high ngathi singilele ngefalifilithi kimi ibhala mbo ngathi singathulisa ngalivaliphinza lithi kimi ibhala mbo ngalival khuluma nami livi lathi hamba wena uthunyiwe ukuthi ube ngumbhali lobhadlile imbongi lecavile bhala sive semdali siphile ngase ngiyavuma ngithi nembala Nkosi ngidawubhala ngikhulumele labo lababekwe mabala nembala Nkosi ngidawubhala ingani wena lesipho ungiphile angeke ngivuke nangalinye langa ngisigodlile ngavuma ngathi Nkosi nembala ngidawubhala ngathi singilele ngevalivilithi kimi ibhala mbo ngathi singilele ngevalivilithi kimi ibhala mbo ngathi singathulisa ngalivaliphinza lithi kimi ibhala mbo. Mike Master Seed
mawubhizi ukukhuluma nami ukuthi ngithi ibhala mbongi mawubhizi ukukhuluma nami ukuthi ngithi ibhala mbongi manje kusaba ukuthi ngilohle ngiphazamise ngiyaqala kuva ushaya ngeSiswati.
Yeah buti vele ngijwayele ke ikakhulu stage ngishaya ngalela George just because kufika lula mangibhala lona, but ngiya explore manje ngikule stage sekubhala kwami la ngi-explore khona ukuthi ngizama ukuthi ngifunze ukuthi ngikhona ukubhala kucine ngelimi lasekhaya.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If I may ask, do you still remember your first ever poem?
My first ever poem,
Yeah.
right? I don't really. I remember the title and parts of the poem. I remember the poem was titled "Bleed on My Pen."
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds deep.
It does sound deep, but trust me, that poem was a mess.
That was amazing.
That poem was a mess.
Why shouldn't it?
Because okay, I think ngalesikhathi ngibhala ne, it was good for that time and for that age, but when I go back to it manje, I think because of growth in the craft and in writing,
and there's no growth in it.
Yeah, so when I look at it ngemehlo lamasha, ngemehlo embongi leseyikhulile, I just cringe kancane ukuthi
Was
did
that
I really write this? But for that time, I'm proud of it for ngalesikhathi leyabhalwa ngaso.
Okay.
Yini le inspire ukuthi ubhale, because yesinyalo bokhuluma ngokuthi bhala mbongi bokhuluma ngawe. Into le nginotisile kulama poem ngale ukhulume lady poetry le yokucala, then still nangala ubuye wakhuluma ngepoem but bokhuluma ngembongi straight solo anale poetry phakathi nalobunkondlo.
So mine poet is how basically I make sense of myself and of the world around me, because lanhloko yami la kuhlale kune chaos nje, kuhlale kunemsindo, so kuze ukuthi
aphume lo msindo,
uyabona, iwish so kuze ukuthi ngiorganize lo msindo lohlalo lanhloko yami, ngisebenzisa leti nkondlo. I use poetry to organize my thoughts and ku express imiva yami.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay, so endlini bona, are they supportive?
Now they are. Now we are getting there.
Whoa. Now they are baboneni. Yini le bayibonile nyana.
Yeah, I think we are most ukuthi bantu abadala bavele bafuna kubona into letibambeka ke imphumela. So I started slamming this year yabo kuma slam leagues njengoba bo so highlightile ekuqaleni. So those slam leagues, I, by the grace of God, ngikhonile ukuthi ngiwine 2 of those slams, and those slams were rewarding even monetary wise. So nasofika nje ne-mix portion nyana uthi tinkondlo tithengile i-mix portions, bayaqala bathi asho sekuyaphila lento.
Injani le industry ye poetry la eMbombela nala Papatone?
Eqinisweni but ngisho ukuthi la eMbombela nala ekhaya eBaptini usesemningi umsebenzi.
Yeah.
Usesemningi umsebenzi lokumele wendiwe, because italent lona no doubt likhona, liningi kakhulu eMbombela, liningi kakhulu ngeke uzulicethe.
Yes.
But kusesena lama skills le kufuna siwabambe ukuze sikhone ukuthi presenter as ema brands most of the time as ema poets nalama platform. I think lokunye lokumcoka la kusamele kubuildeke ngilama platform mancane kakhulu, ingako le talent eliningi but lingaveli licame ngala kithi bosonkondlo. So I think we need to work ukuthi stackele thina ema platforms ethu.
Yeah. Sele 8 minutes kuthi ushaya insimbi yakhe 7 ukupisa FM 104.1 the pumping beat of Vilakazi kunanelo na Prince Vilakazi sina Mike Master Seed ku #poetry on repeat. Makabuya ke mabe nje umvili ufuna kuva ukuthi ungambhuka kanjani, after ceda kusinika ipoem yakhe yokugcina utobe siyasichazela ukuthi simthola kanjani.
Lament for my town.
Yeah.
Ihamba ngale ndlela. A lament for my town. I am miles away from home, and I hear that home has become a volatile place. Apparently, poverty and unemployment have waged a war in my hometown. The kind of war that has my people fighting each other instead of fighting these injustices that have declared war against them. Apparently, the streets that were once our playgrounds have become battlefields now. I hear that my people's blood have painted every street Ekasi into a Red Sea that no one can cross, and there is no Moses on site. It saddens me that genocide has become a way of life at the genesis of life. Gunshots are lullabies where I am from. Every night they put someone to an eternal sleep. It saddens me to see that back in my hood the graves are overweight while my people are starving. Because these graves keep on feeding on my kind. They keep on feeding on beautiful black minds. See, Nyaupe has cornered my peers into spaza shop corners.
Yes.
And it has them constantly begging for nomayin bozaya. You see, they see nothing to live for, so they have become addicted to killing themselves. You see, I am miles away from home, and I hear that home has become a volatile place. I keep hoping and praying that maybe the next time my mother calls, she will narrate a much better story about home. But to my disappointment, she keeps on telling me of how home and hell have become more and more the same. Mike Mustard Seed, God's mesmerizing masterpiece. Thank you.
Yeah. I think ngikhulume nalo mphathi walama competition eno-attendako.
Yes, sir.
Angizange ngakubona but mama ngachecka le interview leyo ukhulume ngokuthi bengibuta ama-highlight eni.
Yes, sir.
Wakhuluma ngokuthi ujabulele wena ukuthi uwinele competition because bowukhuluma ngesimo lesendeka ekhaya kumbe la uvela khona. So ngilele poem le bakhuluma ngayo.
Ngiyo le bhuti. Ngiyo
That's
le.
deep, man.
Ngiyo le. Ngoba uyabona le nkondlo le ngayibhala bengingekho la ekhaya bengisaphumile nje ngileminyaka le bengisaphumile ngiyofuna amadlelo lalihlada ngala.
Yeah.
Manje ngaso sonke isikhathi mangithi ngiyafona nje ekhaya ngifuna kubuta impilo lengufako nje ukuthi hey sekushone banibani emgaqweni ngaphandle sekunjalo uyabona siva le story leto manje ish. Yeah, so kwadalwa le nkondlo le ngale demo letinjalo.
Yeah.
Ayo chayela button. Ethulele isigqoko.
Yeah. Kumuntu lofuna kubona imisebenzi yakho nalo ufuna ukubhuka bakulandzela njani?
Ukhona Mike Mustard Seed go Facebook as Sibonginkosi Mike Mustard Seed.
Yeah.
Sibonginkosi Mike Mustard Seed. Ngikhona naku email as Mike Mustard Seed @gmail.com. Uyasho nje lapho sikhulume tindzaba temabooking sengicalile futhi vele nje ngiyawathatha emabooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yini lesi expecta ku Mike Mustard Seed in future in terms of poetry because labanye nokubhala amabhuku yes sinabo Shakespeare so na singenteka nje eclassini ku syllabus namhla ubuya tukwelona tukwe competition yebantwana so kungenteka singayibona nawe inovela yakho kusasa so yini lesi expecta ku
okusho ukuthi nyalo tinhlelo tami futhi ngifuna ukuthi ngingarelease noma mhlambe akule sithi EP.
Yeah.
Lokunema poem nyana nje lambalwa yabona where poetry will meet music, it will meet melody. Sibone ukuthi lo mshado between poetry and music usiphatha njani kuba ngumshado lo njani. So sinema plans a project, and then in the near future nakhona we are also looking on hosting a one-man show. So yeah, but bantu abalandzele kuma socials batothola yonke imininingwane nako konke lokuphathelene na Mike Mustard Seed nemsebenzi wakhe.
Alrighty, so Mike, usebenza wedwa, you don't have a partner or anything?
Yeah, kahle ngisebenza ngedwa. I don't have a permanent partner in poetry, but if the energies are right and ngihlangane nemuntu lo right ukuthi vele it happens. Exactly.
Lo sesilo ne magic lo thethe question lebe ngifuna kuyibuta ukuthi niyake collaborate yini nithi imbongi in future because la besadlala tingoma noma njengoba sithi hashtag poetry on repeat, but la ma artist lenda music la featuring netimbongi, so niyake collaborate netimbongi.
Yeah, kuyendeka si-collaborate sibhale lokhu lesithi ma joint pieces nje. Ngivile isengaqala interview ngidlala yena lapha ke Lelandi poetry victim.
Yeah.
Bese ngile nga collaborate naye, we have a poem together that we wrote together. So collaboration iyendeka even within poetry.
Yeah. Usebhala Mbongi, Mike Mustard Seed, Lady Poetry, siyabonga mfethu ukuthi uzivakashele khona la. Ungazini, I hope kunalabo abafunze kuwe, maybe mhlambe nema booking atophuma. Anytime maso release le EP yakho buya khona la store supporter and siyawajabulela amapoem akho.
Ngihlale ngiready for i-party mina bhuti, kube mnanzi ukuthi ngide. Kube mnanzi ake ngijabule kakhulu ukuthi ngide ngitoba nani la khona ekhaya ku BCR FM 104.1 ku BCR FM party.
Yes sir.
Ngitawubuya na kanjani.
Thank you sir. And now buya shemengela ipoem yami.
Na kanjani. Na kanjani ngikuchaza ngikusuze phansi ngiyobeka edulu ngiphinze ngikusuze edulu ngiyobeka phansi.
Yey. So vele uqalile.
Yeah.
7:02 BCR FM party kuna Prince Vilakazi Nelo Sibambe ku 104.1. Yes mawufuna ukusibamba ku stream hamba ku BCR FM, then it's ntstream.net utosithola khona lapho.
Let's talk about it, us talk. Let's talk about it, us talk. Let's talk about it, us talk.